Hello, River Landing. My first job at the age of 14 was at the local small airport where I cut the grass on the grass runways, washed airplanes, and then filled them with fuel. That opened the door to flying for me, and eventually I got my pilot's license on my 17th birthday, which is as early as you can get it. So I was very interested in a recent article about a survey with over 20,000 adults asking how confident they were in their ability to land a passenger airplane in an emergency. You know the scenario, the pilots are incapacitated and they ask for a volunteer to help land the plane. Nearly a third of respondents said they were somewhat confident or very confident that they could safely land a passenger airplane in an emergency, relying only on the assistance of air traffic control. Almost half of the men who responded were confident they could do it, compared to 20% of the women. As a former pilot, let me echo what professional pilots said about the survey. No way. No way. If I were in that situation with only air traffic control as a resource, I would put my chances at 50-50. If I had a pilot certified in that aircraft I was flying and he was helping me, I might be 75% confident. But the survey was done with people who had no flying experience. There's zero chance they could safely land a passenger plane. The clinical name for this overestimation of one's ability to do something beyond their experience is called the Dunning-Kruger effect. It comes from the brain's tendency to believe the effort is not that difficult and that we are, way above average. I wonder how many people think they could perform a heart transplant in an emergency. We are in a season of Lent, and the disciplines of Lent are in part about dealing with the Dunning-Kruger effect, or in the words of St. Paul, to not think too highly of ourselves, but instead with sober judgment. This is why Christians have participated in Stations of the Cross. The discipline is designed to help us be realistic about who we are and what we need. It helps us see the limits of our self-help. The Stations exercise starts this Sunday, April the 2nd. You'll see this sign right in this area behind me outside the water's edge. It's an opportunity to be real with God, the only one who can actually give us wings to fly. Blessings in your time this Holy Week.